guys, Logan Balance here. So, I just got back from seeing Kingsman: The Golden Circle, the sequel to Matthew Vaughn's Kingsman: The Secret Service, a movie I really enjoyed. And it's about Eggsy and Merlin, the last two remaining Kingsman members, on a undercover journey right after the entire organization of the Kingsmen were wiped out by Julianne Moore's character named Poppy. And they arrived at the US, which they pretty much teamed up with their cousin organization, the Statesmen. And both of them have to team up together to take down Julianne Moore's character, who's pretty much like an anti-drug dealer or someone like that. I don't exactly know what type of character she was. I pretty much enjoyed this movie a lot. I enjoyed it for what it is. Is it as good, if not better, than Kingsman: The Secret Service? I don't think so. It's not. But it is enjoyable for what it is. I will tell you that much. A few casting choices from the first Kingsman movie. Taron Egerton as Eggsy. He was great. And so was Mark Strong as Merlin. He was also great. And Colin Firth came back to be in this film. And when I first saw the trailer for this film, I was like, how is he still alive? And you won't know that until you see the film, probably at the end of the second act, which I will not spoil, just in case you hadn't seen it. And a few other casting members like Jeff Bridges, Channing Tatum, Halle Berry, and Pedro Pascal are in this movie, and they played the Statesman. They played 4 characters named after 4 different types of alcohol. You have Channing Tatum playing the character of tequila, I believe. You have Jeff Bridges playing the character of champagne. You have Halle Berry playing the character of ginger. I believe that's how you pronounce the word ginger. And you have Pedro Pascal playing the character of whiskey. This movie is weird with some of those names of the characters that this movie has in it. And on a side note, speaking of Pedro Pascal, thank goodness he took part in being in this film, because the last film that I saw him starred in, which was The Great Wall, a movie that came out earlier this year, boy, that didn't work out. Now let's talk about Julianne Moore. She plays the character of Poppy, like I mentioned about talking about the story. Her performance was good, I will tell you that, but her character, she's just not for me. I think she's pretty over the top, and you can argue that she is. But again, Julianne Moore's performance, pretty good, just not her character, and just stuff like that. Now, let's talk about the action scenes. The action sequences were shot very well and directed very well, although there were like a couple of action scenes that kind of was edited together so much that it didn't really need to be edited all that much. You could just shot the action sequence in just one shot, or at least once in every 5 minutes, or every 30 seconds and stuff like that. There were like a couple of shots that were edited kind of abruptly, and it was unnecessary. The story was pretty neat, I will give you that. 2 guys being members of an organization that they have been part of and were proud to be so heartedly, lost their whole organization to just one baddie in one film. That's pretty interesting, and joining with another organization that is pretty much similar to theirs and stuff like that. It was pretty neat. I did like the story. Was it executed very perfectly? Not perfectly, but it was executed pretty well for the most part. And I still got to mention the scenes with Pedro Pascal. But there were like a couple of scenes, one of them in particular where he was like swinging his revolver with his finger and all that stuff while he's shooting the bad guys and all that stuff. It was really awesome to see that. So yeah, what else? This movie was well directed. I think Matthew Vaughn, who directed the first Kingsman movie, did a pretty good job of directing this film. It was well directed. So I guess if I compare this movie to its predecessor and all that stuff, I think that Kingsman the Secret Service was pretty much a throwback to the 1980s action spy movies like the James Bond films and all that stuff. With this film, it felt like a comic book and a soap opera combined into a movie, and then you get Kingsman the Golden Circle. It wasn't a big issue I have with it, it's just something that I've noticed about this film. Right after I watched like Kingsman the Secret Service, probably the day before yesterday. So yeah guys, overall, I don't like this movie as much as I like the Secret Service, but I did enjoy it for the most part for what it is. If you love Kingsman the Secret Service, I don't see a reason for you to not like this film. I really don't. I'm going to give Kingsman the Golden Circle a gold Medal of Honor. So anyway guys, that is my review for Kingsman the Golden Circle. If you guys enjoyed my review, please click the like button, and if you have seen Kingsman the Golden Circle, comment down below to let me know what you think of it. Did you like it? Did you thought it was okay, or did you not like it? And let me know in the comments below, which Kingsman movie would you prefer? This one or the first one? And if you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace!